Hey everyone, this is StarCastTV. I am Legoman, and I am back again with another professional game between Rush and Effort. And the map is at Polypoid. Spawning location at the top right. This is Rush. Our Terran player, Rush. And this is spawning location at the bottom left. This is Effort. Both players using their ID, ending up with the YouTube. They're just advertising their YouTube channel. And the reason why Effort is using that MeTube is because me is a word for eagle. And I can't remember why Effort is called eagle. I think it's because he looks like an eagle. No, never mind. I don't think he looks like an eagle. I guess his playstyle is like an eagle. Yeah, whatever. And the reason why Rush is using the ID YamTube is because his wife is all called Yam Yam. Yeah, Yam Yam. So he's just YamTube. Anyways, back to the game. Effort. Failing his Overlord Scout. Effort sending out the scouting drone with starting his 12 hatchery. So this is just a standard scout. Sending out your drone while you construct your 12 hatchery. And Rush sending out his scouting SCV. I think this was a 12 scout. Because his supply is now 14 and the SCV is already almost here. So it's most likely a 12 scout, and he's sending his 14th scout. So this is a very standard scout by Terran. And the Overlord actually spots this first SCV, so it will now head up to here. And Rush also spotted this Overlord from here, so both players are a professional player. They know where the Terran is, they know where the Zerg is. So they're just returning their so Rush has just returned it. He's scouting SCV, and there's a single Marine out to shoo away this drone. And the SCV actually tried to interrupt that third hatchery. Let's see if he's actually going to do a gas rush, and yes, he does. Nice move. And because Effort was aware of that, he actually sent another drone onto his natural. And once Rush is aware of that, he will cancel his refinery, and so he did. Rush starting his refinery and his engineering bay, so this will be a engineering bay build instead of a 2 barracks academy. Rush starting his engineering bay with 2 marines. Let's see when he will start his academy. His 4th marine on the way. Nothing too special on the Zerg. We'll have to see the academy timing by Rush. Ooh, and these 3 marines are actually moving out to kind of snipe this Overlord, but Effort was aware of that. Very, very professional game. Both players playing very, very wisely. And the second gas starting as the lair is mutated. Usually you want to start your second gas once the lair is about at the half gauge. But the thing is, his Effort's first gas got denied by the refinery, so as you can see, he's starting his second gas pretty early. Another wise decision by Effort. Academy on the way. 3 marines out here, and these 3 marines can be out right here because the scouting SCV is just scouting everything. He is scouting that the Zergling movement speed is not finished yet, so these marines aren't really afraid of Zerglings. But now, because the SCV retreated from the Zerg base, Rush does have to be aware of some Zergling Rush, but Effort is actually not making too many Zerglings. And Rush actually killed 2 more Zerglings right here, so that was definitely worth. by Rush. And there's a additional scouting SCV to scout if there are any Zerglings rushing onto space. And this scouting SCV doesn't spot any Zerglings. It spots Zerglings now. And these Zerglings will just intercept this SCV. So effort doesn't allow any scouts. And look at the Overlord spread. Very, very nice vision. All Overlords just staying on their perfect spot, granting vision for effort. 2 medics, 4 medics on the way. Spire almost finished. Not yet. 500 on Spire. And the range upgrade already 20%. +1, almost 80, 70-ish. Stimpacking and actually killing a single Zergling. I love how Rush only stimpacked with only 3 Marines to kill that Zergling. Ooh, effort actually lost a lot of Zerglings already. Considering he lost 2 very early and 3, I think he lost 2. So it's 4, 6. So effort already lost 6 Zerglings. And that actually counts because once you have your mutas out, you always want to have a lot more Zerglings to kind of support those mutas. The Ling mutas can always take down some Marines. A single pack of Marines. And 9 mutas because this is a 3 hatchery play. So effort is actually starting his lurker research after making his 9 mutas. And as you can see, he has produced 3 Hydras to send those Hydras into his 3rd base. Let's see if effort can actually show us some excellent muta micro to handle against this 5 racks play. 11 mutas out now, killing off a single Marine. And these mutas are just heading to the 3rd base to kill off this scouting SCV. But the thing is, Rush will now know that the 3rd hatchery is right here because these mutas came all the way up here to kill off that scouting SCV. Ooh, I think these mutas can take down these Marines, but okay, they did take down some Marines, but these Hydras are right here. And the lurker research isn't finished yet, so if Rush can just kill all these Hydras here, effort won't have any lurkers out on his 3rd base. So effort lost already 2 Hydras. And this single Marine, I think it can pass through this egg. Can it? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. The thing is, these low mutas have to deal against these Marines. And I'm not sure if these 9 mutas can actually handle against these +1 upgraded Marines. Okay, effort did actually kill off 2 medics. Oh no, the lurker did burrow, but there's only a single lurker, and it's not enough to defend this 3rd hatchery. There is another lurker getting mutated, but a single lurker isn't really powerful against this +1 upgraded Marines. And there are just too many Marines. Okay, but the Marines don't have any medics, so one more stim will make these Marines very, very low. So I think effort can actually defend against these Marines because now Zerglings are here. Oh, that lurker shot just killed a lot of more Marines. And effort actually successfully defends the 3rd hatchery. So let's see what effort now has. Effort has his hive finished, an evo chamber, some more drones. He'll now fill up his natural with drones. A lot more drones on his main base. And he already has a single pack of Zerglings. I think these mutas and Zerglings will be able to handle against these Marines. And if Rush actually loses his Marines here, Rush actually has no Marines out on the map. So now what effort has to do is he can just make some more drones. He can just keep making drones. Some more Hydras to fill up that lurker count. And Rush actually feeling that he is falling behind on the game, so instead of producing that first science vessel, he actually has made a dropship, but this dropship is actually just moving right into the Zerglings. Oh, I think Rush is aware of that, so he is just moving his dropship away to just not get spotted by those Zerglings. But there, unfortunately, there's an Overlord, and I'm not sure if that Overlord actually spotted this dropship. Ooh, actually, I think it did, because those mutas are now heading to defend this third hatchery, and there are already 2 Scourges, and it intercepts the dropship perfectly. So Rush now lost some more pack of Marines. Oh, and there are 3 Lurkers burrowed, but Rush doesn't care. He actually dealt against these 3 Lurkers stacked perfectly with those Marines. And this was actually a very, very worth from Rush, but the thing is, this was worth, but Rush actually has to take some more profit to win this game. Because now, okay, we'll just see this Muta Micro. Okay, snapped off a single medic. Now, back to the Zerg main base. Zerg now has his +1 carapace, half away. Consume research finished. Play will start soon. And the consume research is already finished, but the Marine Biofort is still not out on the center of the map. It's still on Rush's natural, so Rush now has to move out. He has to rush out and start to just take down some Zerg units with the science vessels, but the science vessels only have 2 radiates, and that is definitely not enough. A single radiate already used on a single muta, a very low muta. And as you can see, the supply count looks pretty good for the Zerg. Using that consume and using that dark swarm. Let's see how Rush can just take on this game. He is actually a very, very good player using the science vessel and Bioforce. These Marines out on the map, just trying to do some work on Zerg's 4th base. Oh, but the thing is, I don't think these Bioforce can deny the 4th base. But while this was going on, Rush was actually just trying to do some multitasking. 2 dropships on Effort's 3rd hatchery, 3rd base, killing off a single Overlord, and trying to just make Effort multitask. Effort now has to pay attention on his 3rd base. He's looking on those Lurkers. Oh, some nice Marine movements. And these Marines are actually doing some work. They're just moving around, avoiding these Lurker spies. Now moving downwards to kill some drones. Not letting these drones mine. But Effort is actually defending these Marine Bioforce pretty well. Oh, another drop on Effort's main base. There's a fire bat. Killing some drones. Oh, it's not flaming. It just got started. Killing some drones. Oh no! There are too many drones stacked. Oh no! Oh, Effort actually lost a lot of drones here. 11 drones. I think Effort is in trouble now. Effort has to look at the screen. He has to Dark Swarm. Okay, he did Dark Swarm on his 4th base. If he wasn't able to Dark Swarm here, Rush would have just destroyed this 4th base. And Rush still doing some damage on the main base. I don't think Rush has any scan left, so he wasn't able to kill these Lurkers. But these 3 Marines still doing some work, killing off some Zerglings. Rush already still has 5 science vessels, stimming through because Rush knows that he killed some Lurkers, and this Lurker is actually pretty raw, so I think it will just die to this fire bats. And there are no Lurkers. Okay, 2 Lurkers coming in, but the Dark Swarm just got disappeared, and now Effort has no Lurkers. Scourge, all the Scourges died. Oh Oh no, Effort has actually lost his 4th base, and look at the supply count, it's double supply. It's unbelievable. How did Rush get back on the game? Rush has actually showed us some insane dropship macro, dropship multitasking, and Effort is just lost his mind. There are still dropships moving in. Well, to be honest, there was no reason for the dropship to come here. And there's GG. I thought this was an easy game by Effort because his consumed research was already finished when Rush was just staying on his natural. But Rush was actually making a lot of dropships, and he utilized those dropships perfectly, just attacking everywhere. Wow, that was an excellent TvZ game. And I'll be back with some more excellent games. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.